Hello everyone, welcome back to our online lessons video for class 5 students. As always, before starting, get your purpose book, your activity book ready with you. In the last lesson, if you remember, we talked about the extreme weather types. For example, in Iran, the Lut Desert is super hot. For example, in Oymyakon, it is freezing. For example, in Atacama Desert, it never rains at all. And now today, I want to talk about you some activities. What can we do outside? Or what can't we do outside when the weather is rainy? So look at here some pictures of activities. For example, playing basketball and football, for example, swimming, for example, skiing. But when the weather is rainy or stormy, it is not fun to go outside. You can't play sports outside when the weather is rainy. But sometimes this is changed. So now open your purpose book, page 64, and we're going to talk about and learn about all weather sports part. We can do lots of things when the weather is bad. So I'm waiting for you to open your purpose book, page 64. Now, if you're ready, let's listen and talk about all weather sports.
Pupils Book, page 64. Activity 19. Listen and read. What is popular in Japan?
All-weather sports.
Children around the world enjoy outdoor sports. In the United States, many children play baseball. In India and England, cricket is a popular game. And football is loved by children all over the world. But when the weather is bad, it's not much fun to play any of these sports. So what can you do? Kids in other parts of the world just might have the answer.
So, as you can read, we have got some popular sports all over the world. For example, in the United States, children play baseball. In India and England, cricket is a popular game. And football is loved by children all over the world. But when the weather is bad, what can we do? Now, listen and find out the answers. The first part is flying high. Let's listen it.
Flying high.
If it's too windy, it can be difficult to play football and some other outdoor sports. But one thing many kids know is that a windy day is great for flying a kite. Children all over the world enjoy being outdoors and flying kites, but it is very popular in Japan and other Asian countries.
Now, as you can read, when the weather is windy, you can fly a kite outside, and that is really, really fun. So when the weather is windy, stop sitting at home, go out and fly a kite. And let's read number 2, fun in the water.
Fun in the water.
In parts of Africa, it is dry for many months of the year. But when the rain comes, the dry rivers and lakes fill up quickly. Kids love it. They go swimming and play games in the water. It's a fun time for everyone when it rains.
So, in our country, we don't like rainy weathers. But in Africa, rain means fun. So when the rain comes, all rivers and lakes fill up quickly with water. And children go swimming and playing games in the water. Okay, next one is sledging. Let's listen about sledging.
Sledging.
In Alaska and parts of Canada, it snows a lot. But that doesn't stop kids from having fun outdoors. When it snows, they wear warm clothes and go outside. They often go sledging. Some kids also do an interesting sport called dog sledging. Dogs pull the sledge and the kids ride on it. So turn off the TV. Even if it is windy, wet or cold, there are lots of fun things to do outside.
So, in the last part, we're going to read about sledging, and we learned that when it is snowy, that doesn't stop kids from having fun. So, you can wear warm clothes and go outside. You can do sledging. So, when the weather is snowy, you can make a snowman, you can go sledging, or you can do dog sledging, as you can see in the picture. Dogs pull the sledge and kids ride it on. It's very funny. So, in here we read it, turn off the TV even if it's windy, wet, or cold. There are lots of fun things to do outside. So don't stay at home, go outside and have fun. So we have got some questions about this part. Let's do it together on page 64, activity 20. Look at 19 and say the sports. Let's read number 1 together. This is a popular sport in England. Do you remember which sport is that? Popular sport in England is cricket. And number 2, on a windy day, this is a great fun. What is the great fun on a windy day? We learned it, and that is flying a kite. Look at number 3. When it rains a lot, you can do this in the lake. We learned this also, and that is swimming. Also look at question 4 here. You can do this when it snows a lot. According to the passage that we listen and read, it is sledging. So if you open your activity book, page 50, you can see more exercise about this part. For example, activity 16, you're going to read, then circle the weather words. For example, on windy days, some children fly kites in Japan. So you have to circle the windy days. And activity 17, you're going to match the sentences. For example, some children fly kites, on windy days. And last thing you can do about giving points to the sports. If you love it, you can give number 1. If you like it, you can give number 2. If you don't like it, you can give number 3. Okay? And also, if you visit MapNet, you can see more exercise about the sport. Okay, see you on next video. Have fun all to you. Goodbye, everyone.